I know what it is. I done heard it all.
Del Rey, baby. Del Rey.
Yeah. Your life's shitty. Wow. Is that what you said, man? Try and tell that to a dead man. In the red man, stressed in the head, man. No bitch in the bed, yeah. I've been there. But let me try to steer you up here, Sabu. That'll cheer you up, sad fool. You got kids that love you, and if not, you got a roof above you. And if not, you got two legs beneath you. And if not, at least you ain't getting beat down and shot. You still got a lot, a little spot, a little cot, a little pot, tube socks. They're doing on the block and sleeping on two rocks. And you got more than him in that shoebox. You got a best friend in Dude Rocks. And it's you, your crew jocks. So load the jukebox and do a few shots. Cause you ain't got a tombstone like Tupac.
Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. Can always see clear from down here. Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. The bigger picture.
Shouldn't be taken for granted. Or in my opinion, you deserve a dick implanted in your rectal, and another in your cocksucker. Cause you a cocksucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. Motherfuckers like you ain't motherfucking right, dude. I fucking fight you. Shit, you can fall in love at any time. It don't cost a dime, but being locked up is lost time. My homie Eastside pointed out the worst punishment for crime is when they fuck off your time. It's worth more than anything, money, sex, love, all of the fucking above. The third ball's a playground all the way around, explore it and clown. And pray you stay around. So quit yelling life sucks, adore this. You'll understand when you're full of rigor mortis.
Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. Can always see clear from down here. Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here.
Out here, we all Pac-Mans in the maze running from ghouls.
Every day I'm hustling.
But like fools, we tend to overlook the privilege and the right to be given this life. We focus on the bullshit and the stripes. It ain't always right, but what's wrong? A car line long, much worse, a hearse. We ain't better off in a coffin in some church or a lurch in the morgue for laid like purse.
We've all sang that song till we heard the fat gong. Buried in the dirt in that long night. Boy, was I wrong. That wasn't that long. Let me go again and get my man cold. Realize the prize, recognize game and pick. And don't be a lame sheep and don't sleep. You gotta love to live for. Big nothing, give more love life. It's what the shit for.
Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. Can always see clear from down here. Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. The bigger picture disappears. Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. Can always see clear from down here. Bless me with the sight of a satellite. I can always see from here. The bigger picture disappears.
Hold it now. Hold it now. Hold it now.
Oh, bitch! Look out now! We got jokes, and we hilarious. When our target deserves hit as too various. Inner city posse scariest, off recording devices. Trust, that's when we nicest. And if the price of my jokes is death, any line between hell and my pain blurred. Severe panic burst of fear, Satan's rage. And they've always said, just wait, it gets worse with age. Like grandma, they locking me up, they certain to. That's why I don't give a dead fuck, I'm murking you. And not a single side. first, cause my folks will see that y'all touch worse. These no-names taking beef stands, claiming they'll hurt mine. But when that chance come, that stance in the merch line. They only heard half of that, cause your subject's me. You blow my dick but can't, that's where your bitch be.
Jokes. Good thing we just a dumb host. A dead punk bitch play. It's just work.
We never really want somebody hurt.
Son of a gun on the run, just like my daddy ass. I ain't from Flint, but I'll beat your fucking chatty ass crook. Got a still a look every time a fatty pass. Where I know your girl from my smash. Now is you glad you asked? Knew your mama before she had your sister, she was smoking. One eye working on the stove, the rest broken. I'm from Detroit, but I don't wear buffies. Fuck Cartier glasses, pissing on hoes like Puff. Detroit east side, shit's much hotter. Sitting down in the spot, but I ain't no squatter. Dead boy magic like Harry Potter. Got it all out the earth, through the mud and solder. Dead boy magic, I burn on the spot. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Call the cops. Nigga, they ain't gon' do nothing, cause I'm paying them off, cause my pocket's bust. You don't wanna sell dope, boy, you know that's a lie. We pitching Biggie Smalls, you not ready to die. I'm from Detroit's east side, all y'all soft. I'm on fire like a mall untough. Task force kicking in your door, about to rage a spot. They don't give a fuck if you end up getting paid or not. Dope man, 313. I don't know you, but you know me. Serving Big Macs like Mickey D's. Stuck in a trap trying to get this cheese.
So how do you say it in French? It is said as Détroit, Détroit. Or in English you could say it as Detroit, Detroit, not really Detroit. That's just the American way of saying the name of this Michigan city. In French, Détroit, Détroit. And now you know.
Here's a little story about a killer like me. Never should've picked up the MIC, Esham. And I would like to say I'm known for dogging bitches, and every dog has his name. If I ever shoot my shot at your girl, you'd be dead. Leave you in the puddle of sexy red. If I told you I could smash your mom, you'd think I'm lying till you woke up in the morning and saw me and start crying. Too fresh to be driving, I'm flying. If you got what I like is for sale, then I'm buying. Got a fat ass sitting on ya, I'm eyeing. I'm straight living over here and they dying. Here is something you can't understand. 30 years later, how I'm still making bands. World domination is the motherfucking plan. Clear the runway, my black Learjet land. Only thing stopping me from making me wanna bust is when I look in your eyes and see you one of us. Hopping out the hover coupe, UFO, UAV, clones gotta leave me alone. Drones can't follow me. Blood, sex, score, murder rappers galore. Kinda strange how I boom your brains all on the floor. Meet and greet with the elite, but it started in the street. The block is really hot, you feel the fire on your feet. They got cameras everywhere, everybody taking pictures, so they can identify you when they come to get you. I'm the man from the future, I'm not here to shoot you. I'm here to educate you before they execute you.
Word up.
Grab the mic, boy, I get hype. Your style's like a shady ass, you'll get white. I don't need your girl, cause she ain't my type. So I hit her upside the head with my pipe. Plugging holes in your boat, bitch, I don't do dice. Fuck a big mouth bass, fish for northern pikes. Catch me on stage with the chains and spikes. Backstage smoking on some northern lights. I might be high as a kite, but you know I ain't tripping. Year 3000, I'ma still be dipping. Cosmic slop is what I'm sipping. Fucking with my cash, great way to catch your ass whipping. If you don't wanna feel that terror so much, you gotta stop looking in the mirror so much. Life is hard and I know it sucks. It's the end of the world and nobody gives a fuck.
still dominant. Your underground rap politics, I don't bother with. I don't gotta click, and honestly, I don't wanna fit. I don't get no love from them, I don't want this shit. I'm doing me, regardless how it's perceived by the powers that be. Why we allowing these cowards to breathe? Should've been devoured the beast, instead allowed him to feast. Remains of the dreams I found in between his teeth. Hold up, wait, I get live in the paint. Cause hard always separate the good from the great. All showing no skill, yeah they good, but they ain't on par with the bars of the rhymes I create. I ain't here for the popular vote. Murder's all that he wrote. I'm taking heads like I saw to your throat. Paul with the flow, sick, you can't spar with the ghosts. All with wicked shit, but you already know. I wreck shit. It's all said and done, ain't shit gon' be left. It's a nuclear cleansing. Go and get you a pension. You can't rap forever, motherfucker, pay attention. You surrounded by yes men, I'm my own critic. I'm known to flow wicked, I want it, I go get it. I rely on nobody, I do it with no gimmick. From the beats to the bars to the mic, I've grown with it. I do it on my own, I don't need no permission. And it ain't a motherfucker alive to tell me different. I cannot be swayed by opinion. Everything you say holds no weight because I live this. You gave Mel to judging the shit you could never do. Trying to move off the backs of our work and that's cool. Just remember that without us, there is no you. Now shut the fuck up while I do what I came to do.
Gangsters don't dance, we boogie. Been around for way too long, but still around to get that cookie. When they come from out of town, they learn about these. Up in the 619, this shit hit different in the southeast. Blood niggas.
If you are watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere that I'm live streaming, you click the link in the comment section. You come join us live. And if you have a song request, you can put it in the comment section and I will try to get to it. The meeting does not start till 8:30. Until then, I'm just going to be playing some music. So if you got a request, put it in one of them chats. Or join the meeting here and put it in the chat here. Either way, up to you.
Rip niggas, essays, Asians, everywhere I look, these motherfuckers banging. Bandanas hanging, everybody with it when they come through. Wondering if they wanna pull up with the bump, but I'ma have to get my trunk too. I'm old school, nigga. Only enemies in skinny jeans, I'm outside. Never been hard to find, you niggas be killing me, those muchos. I'ma go and get the cuete for those putos. And they be telling lies, nigga. I'ma keep it true though. Dazed by the dazer, graced by the razor. Bad laces in my checks while getting paged on my pager. Talking all this shit about a weak diss. But if I shoot back, my shit won't miss.
Don't move, I will put the flame on you. Niggas where I aim, no suits. We can put the aim, no who. You know where you stay, don't move. They wonder how I came so smooth. But I'm not here to gain no view. I'm on my way to fade these fools. I'm running everything, don't move.
Catch him in the spot, watch what I do to blood. Homies don't recognize him like who is blood. 6 o'clock they come around and shoot at us. 10 o'clock we sliding, nigga, who with us? Front seat zipping, no pass, fuck that, we tripping. Flyer told us to leave the guns, but here we come with the bullshit. Killing all these rappers. You was 7 when I started, nigga. It's funny when I hit someone and they hit back and try to charge a nigga. I murder all these niggas. No really though, no cap about it. You been around since 2020, I've been around since about it. Bail through the trails, come with me. Welcome to 619, I take you around the blood, bitty. It's wicked, nigga. Homie, don't get it twisted, nigga. Them Crips, they really crippin', nigga. Fuck around in them 20s to them 40s, man, they get you, nigga. I'ma get up out the house before they raid us quick. Try to hop up out the window off the handle, I was faded, shit.
Don't move, I will put the flame on you. Niggas where I hang no suits. We can put the aim, no boo. We know where you stay, don't move. They wonder how I came so smooth. But I'm not here to gain no view. I'm on my way to fade these fools. I'm running everything, don't move.
Yeah. That's the shit we came up on.
Again, if you're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere that we are live streaming, you can click the link in the comment section. You can come join us live for the meeting. After the meeting ends, we'll still be in here. So if you just don't want to be on a live stream, you can click the link. After the meeting ends, you can come through, say what's up, hang out, whatever, shoot the shit. If you got any song requests, put it in the chat. I am watching the chat for YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all that. And I'll try to get your song request. The meeting, I open it hella early tonight. I'm just going to be spinning music till 8:30 until the meeting starts. This is a request, Isolated Beings, Drinking in the Rain.
I suffer in silence, the memories of the violence. I lost count of all the trips to jail and mental asylums. I can't deal with these problems, so I'ma make them disappear. I can't maintain this sick-ass game, I see it crystal clear. When I'm drinking in the rain, every drop numbs the pain. These thoughts are mine, I am not fine, my mind is gone insane. Walking through the storm, I grip the bottle as I fight. Maybe I'll get lucky and I might get struck by lightning. Everyone I love either dies or runs away, so I wash away my sorrows. Tomorrow's another day of this life of misery. You see, I no longer care, so I guess I'll tie a noose and take a jump from off this chair. Wash away my pain, they saying I'm insane.
I'm sick of living life, it's a fucked up game.
Nothing left to gain, nobody else to blame.
Every step I take, I'm getting closer to the flames.
I'm drinking in the rain again. I'm drinking in the rain again. I'm drinking in the rain again. I'm drinking in the rain again.
Drinking in the rain to ease the pain of life. And my mother passed away. I hope someday we reunite. I hope someday that I can say that I have seen the light. Another day, another pint, another fight, another night. Taking shots as I write this, and I feel so low. And I lost my best friend not that long ago. My heart is ice cold, and the devil has my soul. This addiction got a hold, and it won't let go. I'm getting older, and my body's shutting down, drowning in the liquor. Till the reaper comes around, drop me 6 feet underground, pour out a bottle for me. Say a prayer for me, and rid me of this disease. God,
wash away my pain, they saying I'm insane.
I'm sick of living life, it's a fucked up game.
Nothing left to gain, nobody else to blame.
Every step I take, I'm getting closer to the flames.
I'm drinking in the rain again. I'm drinking in the rain again. I'm drinking in the rain again. I'm drinking in the rain again.
That was Isolated Beings, Drinking in the Rain again. Like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, if you got a song request, put it in the chat. I'll try to get to it before the meeting starts, which will be at 8:30. This next one I'm going to run is going to be Gospel, a homie.
Gunner, what up? Fro Thizzle, what up? Fro. Been through the pain, been through the rain, and I may get to play in the way of the rough, into the brain, into the frame. When I feel like I get betrayed, got a blade in the gut, made it through. I done paid the dues, and I got the fury of a saber tooth. And do not come near me, I escape by flukes. Got a weary with the days of the gloom. Maybe resume, but I'm gonna light up like my spirit, never gonna hide up. I'm in the booth to commit to the act of the truth, and the ring never fixed the fight up. Beat me up to the sky. Really gotta think, and I wonder why. When I get up on the scene and a being arrive, he get the recline, he deep in the mind. Gotta go through with the ultimatum. What the man will measure with the anger. Anybody gotta go with the banger. Put my hand together, get the praying. Good old youngin', never hostile. Bring the love in the fro apostle. Water running, my flow the faucet. God is coming, behold the gospel.
I was lost, but my gospel took a long time with a cost. And it's something that I'm building through it all. So the concept ain't no faking when you fall. I admit I was flawed, but it's time that I bounce back, standing tall. As I push with my power, breaking walls. This is gospel for the ones who feeling lost. Yeah. My mom took her life, so I live by your word. Was nursing the habit that kicked to the curb. Giving all I have, and I swear I try. Gonna state my worth on earth until I die. Do what you can, and I'm feeling the same. Living the day is like one and the same. Shoot for the stars, never missing the aim. Forget about the dope, and I'm healing my brain. Never get down, never stay down, never lay down. Never gonna fade, find out. What to say now is a way now, better stay now. There's a lot in life to find out. How could I act like there's nowhere to go? When I turn to my homies when I'm feeling low. Learn about life while I'm talking to fro. Forget all the haters, they getting exposed. You might stumble, that's cool. As long as you look back and see that you grew. Gotta have a little faith, that's true. Putting the purpose with all that you do. What I say is for real, and the truth is what I'm gonna reach. Hey, it's all that I feel. The lesson learnings I teach. I was lost, but my gospel took a long time with a cost. And it's something that I'm building through it all. So the concept ain't no faking when you fall. I admit I was flawed, but it's time that I bounce back, standing tall. As I push with my power, breaking walls. This is gospel for the ones who feeling lost. Yeah.
What up, bruh?
What's good, man?
You know, just spinning music, waiting for the meeting to start. The normal, the usual.
All right, I'm at work right now, so I'm just gonna probably turn my camera off and the mic and just put you in my pocket and listen. But
yeah, do what you do. The meeting ain't gonna kick off till 8:30, but I'm just gonna be playing some music until then. So you got a song?
All right, man.
Put it in the chat. I'll get to it, and have fun. Enjoy the music while you're working.
All right, man. Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. Later.
Later.
Don't always give as much as it can take, and there ain't a soul on this planet that hasn't made mistakes. When we're all just humans out here doing what we can to make it, but to say that shit done got complicated's an understatement. I spend so much of my time just trying to find a way to pull these shadows through the night to see the light of day. Despite the struggles, there ain't a moment that I would trade. Through all the punches I took, there was a fighter made. Now I'm the one in the ring, swinging the rights and lefts, and I ain't throwing in the towel. Things are life or death. Till I get back what I lost, I'll never rest and do my best to be a better man with every breath. I ain't got a lot to say now. You know actions speak louder than words. I've been living through a breakdown, but I can't cry about what I deserve. I was looking for a way out. I got confused about what I was worth. I'm just rolling with the waves now, trying to make the most of my time on this earth.
I tried to find a way to ride the wave. The only thing I saw is all that I could say. Somehow we're still here, alive today. Gotta get back on track, I'm only older with my age. Cause anytime that I thought I was at home now, it turns out I was doing it all alone now. They're calling me on my phone now. It seems repetitive, but I can't do it on my own now. And now there's something that I'm feeling in my soul. It's a mission that we're given, so I know I can't let go. And anytime you feel you need to take it slow, go and ride it with the wave and with the flow.
I ain't got a lot to say now. You know actions speak louder than words.
I've been living through a breakdown,
but I can't cry about what I deserve. I was looking for a way out. I got confused about what I was worth. I'm just rolling with the waves now, trying to make the most of my time on this earth.
Snobs.
Yeah, I feel like a money machine. You only call to get some money from me. I want y'all to be 100 with me. My sanity, I feel it running from me. Still hadn't visited my grandmother's grave. Some days I forget that you just passed away. I pull up at your crib and I think that you sitting in that living room. Then that shit hit me like, damn it, she gone. I'm with the kids, I don't answer the phone. These pictures a headache, just leave me alone. I don't know you nothing, they nigga, we grown. They cut out that jammer, can you put me on? I need a bigger amount. Niggas didn't wanna help figure it out. You didn't sacrifice shit, you just gave up a bounce. R.I.P. slow, I might blaze up an ounce. Niggas that take advantage of your lack of information. Devil infiltrating, what a simulation. Blade penetrating, niggas stab you in the back. Pull it out your back, stab the nigga back. I don't leave the house unless I got the scrap. Bitch, I know the bounce, I ain't getting back. Damn, talk to God and fall asleep in mid-conversation. Hope you understand, that's an understatement. Amen. Church from the congregation. Long walks from the martyr station. Presidential need inauguration. Devil test your patient, need some motivation, nigga. Suicide thoughts, I be boxing. Can't go out like that, nigga. That is no option. Got babies to love, gotta stop and take caution. They murder the king, now I'm Chris, and Slauson. This for my niggas that went without meals. Didn't give up hope, they went out and got meals. This for my day ones and niggas that's trill. Let war with myself, bitch, I'm out on the field. Show me love, all I need is love. Not to fill me up with drugs just to get a buzz so that I can budge. I keep everything bottled in, lately I don't know who to trust. Cause you can see a nigga's true colors for the shit he do to get a buck, nigga, that's real. I need a bigger amount. I feel like a money machine. Niggas didn't wanna help figure it out.
Again, if you're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere that we are live streaming to, you can click the link in the comment section. You can join us live. I'm watching all the different chats. If you got a song request, you can put it in the chats. I'll try to get to it before the meeting starts, which will be at 8:30. And if you just don't want to be a live streamer, you want to come through afterwards, when the live stream's in, you can come through and say, what's up? We'll be here. Till then, I am going to keep spinning music.
Straight for the store. Now I'm shackled and cuffed in the back of the truck. and I'm pacing the floor. Snap out of it, I'm free. They're gone, not me. Who's wrong? Who's innocent? Who's guilty? Scot free. Still mental slaves, they're not free. Blood running through the concrete. Get caught up in the wrong thing, can't defend yourself, then you cannot speak. They wanna leave this world. Just close their curtains forever, cause all we do is kill each other. At least the system working together. And I pray for my son, cause I ain't never seen no happy home. So I smoke and I drink, tryna hide this pain, yup, daddy's gone.
Cause there's no way I'ma sit here sober, watching it all go down, down. They call me when it's over. Don't wait like whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the saddest shit you ever heard. Like no, no, no. They don't agree, no ghosts, I know they not getting. I'ma have to let her ride out. Puff pass in my hideout. Way high now, waiting. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do. Cause there ain't no way. No way, I'ma sit here sober.
I take another blunt to the head and take another bottle to the face. Then I get up in the front of the Chevy. I'm strapped up, yeah, I got it on my waist. I get so high, cause I'm so paranoid. Voices telling me to kill him, please. It's evident my medicine ain't working and I'm feeling like rock on my enemies. My gun's my only homie, riding all by my lonely. Don't try me, you don't know me. Feeling like everybody owe me. I don't speak appropriate, drowsy off amphetamines and opiates. Try to give me your Bible, I won't read it. My soul bleeding, my soul be it. I'm focusing on my passion, fool. These other niggas with it in passion fruit. No love for a bitch, get the ass in through. Got a blunt but nobody to pass it to. But that's just who I am. Got a 9 inside of my hand and I blast it too. So fuck it, I'm a sicko, psycho, solitary nigga with an attitude. Yeah, I apologize cause I've had a few. And I don't wanna be the one to say this, but I'm fading back into my old ways. So I pray for my son cause I ain't never seen no happy home. So I smoke and I drink, tryna hide this pain, yup, daddy's gone.
Cause there's no way I'ma sit here sober, watching it all go down, down. They call me when it's over. Don't wait like whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the saddest shit you ever heard. Like no, no, no. They don't agree, no ghosts, I know they not getting. I'ma have to let her ride out. Puff pass in my hideout. Way high now, waiting. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Again, if you're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere that we are live streaming, you can click the link in the description or in the comment section. You can come join us live. If you don't want to join us on a live and you just want to come by and say what's up after the meeting ends, we will still be here. You can click the link and you can join us then. The meeting starts in about 20 minutes. Until then, I am just going to keep playing music. If you got a song request, you can put it in any one of the chats, and if I see it, I will try to get to it before the meeting starts.
Don't know why you was born like this, but I know I can't be fixed. But that's okay, cause I love my life just like this, and I'm happy like this, yeah. Sunlight beaming on my face, but don't get it twisted, my heart full of hate. Had to meditate, get my mind straight, cause murder takes practice if you wanna be great. Hey, I can flip it on and off like a switch. I can kill a man, then I go home to wife and kids. When I'm at the crib, I water the lawn, set up the hammock, lay back and yawn. Go from family man to a devil spawn on mountain alleyways, chucking necks from sundown to dawn. Then back to the lab, that's all that matters. Cooking breakfast for kids at the heads just splattered. Then his shoes off, feet up, couldn't be more happy. I'm happy as fuck, think about life's ending. My mind gets stuck so soon as the moon's up, you're fresh out of luck. I don't know why you was born like this, but I know I can't be fixed. But that's okay, cause I love my life just like this, and I'm happy like this, yeah. Up in the line getting coffee, thinking motherfuckers best to back up off me, but the thought caught me. They got lucky, could've left this place in outline chalk scene. I got an appointment with my eye doctor, then I gotta go pick my kids up for soccer. Well, back in my den, sipping hand, planning life with my wife and my kids again. Well, secret living life is sin. Don't know how or when it began. Damn, Damn, it ain't a problem, ain't a chore, it ain't no habit. Leisurely style, I see a neck, I grab it and squeeze it shut. Squeeze it till it break, squeeze it till your mouth frost, till your body shake. Make no mistakes, I still go home. Hang with the fan, turn our favorite show on, pimpin'. I don't know why you was born like this, but I know I can't be fixed. But that's okay, cause I love my life just like this, and I'm happy like this. Yeah, like this, I'm happy like this. Like this, like this.
Devereaux, the airhead.
Let's get high, don't know low. Septando, so theft pronto. Must steal shit to feel shit quick. It's real, kids seal, deal, cop, conceal it. Inject, snort, sniff, swallow, smoke, dope, plug shit, drug shit, spliffs, riffs, pipes, burners, nugs, kids, pills, squares, bars, all those pills, pellets, jars, sprinkle a bowl, load 'em a Joel bowl, pills, crack, powder in my black and mild, got me acting wild, shaggy guzzle of vodka styles, buzzed off crocodiles, with my crocodile skin, chewing 10 Klonopin, check my photos from the pen that meth done smoked up on my chin, I be that joker high on coca, drug buddies were Adam Roca, shout out to La Coca Nostra, I be that coke rock roaster monster, not cause I got to, I wants to. So you don't like this?
The drunk and the addict.
Do what you want to.
The addict and the drunk. The
do what you like. Do what you like. Do what you want to. No, you don't like this.
The drunk and the addict.
Do what you want to.
The addict and the drunk.
Do what you like. Do what you like.
I sweat liquor, I call my sexy scent the intercourse. When it pours out my pores, I pour it in, of course. Let's get bent, let's get rent. Blindfold, spin around, bust, fuck shit, vent. Tuck your pussy, hussy, you ain't no damn big shot. A Nedden's really just a baby bag until then. A cocksock, go, take, choke down, smash, cause the liquor hitting. It's you, I'm quitting, fuck you and your fuzzy pickle mitten. We scrub sitting, suds tipping, getting lit and bullshitting, ripping, getting lippy, tripping, and then forgetting. I drink it home, drink alone on the phone in the zone with Al Capone and my clone Joey Bag of Bones. Don't think he had a home, but homie had the hooch. I said sit over, scooch, I'm Joey Bonadooch. I'm joined from PM 150, 1 till PM 150. Don't like it? Come get me, got my gun, give me another one.
So you don't like this?
The drunk and the addict.
Do what you want to.
The addict and the drunk. The
do what you like. Do what you like. Do what you want to. No, you don't like this.
The drunk and the addict.
Do what you want to.
The addict and the drunk. The
do what you like. Do what you like. Do what you want to.
Party City.
You guys got balloons?
Oh, yes, a wide variety.
You got,
Excuse me? Excuse me? Can't.
heroin!
I shot that boy in my veins, freckled my hands and came, and on my arms got my tracks and am. Damn, my brain, here go a neat fact. If I eat mad crack and repeat that back, my teeth will be flat black. I did it, oops, my mouth a hole of black goop. Little kids go,
What goes in that hole, Mom?
poop. Pills help me coop. Are pills dope? No. Such control. I crush and sort 'em up my face or plug 'em up my butthole.
Pull me up a little shot, okay, there's you, the bottom line. I'll probably kill a 6 of these before I'm feeling fine. Quickly hose a line when they yell it's closing time. But when they see it don't include me, they moan and whine. Construction workers, florists, wreckers, collision shops, fire trucks, ambulances, doctors and cops, coffin carvers and funeral parlors get paid for real. Every time I get behind the wheel, hop in.
So you don't like this?
The drunk and the addict.
Do what you want to.
The addict and the drunk. The
do what you like. Do what you like. Do what you want to. No, you don't like this.
The drunk and the addict.
Do what you want to.
The addict and the drunk.
Do what you like. Do what you like. Do what you want to.
Drunk, the drunk and the addict. Addict, the addict and the drunk. The addict and the drunk.
No, you don't like this.
The drunk and the addict.
tell me why. So tell me why. So tell me why. Yeah, so tell me why.
Yeah.
Slain.
I've seen a few things on this journey here. Things I learned along the way that maybe once weren't as clear. Took my share of lumps and then some, but stayed determined, dear. Despite what the income is, gotta persevere through any outcome. Yeah, I keep my verses fierce. I voted from the same place that it birthed the tears. A decade or two in dirt before I first appeared, till those same verses took me all around the earth for years. So I let these curses pierce, I let these emotions go. I was once a kid who had a dream and saw those posters go from my wall to the stage, all across the ocean. So where the path will take us next, no, we ain't supposed to know. And you can think it's mostly fate, but a dream is just a dream if you don't create. Watch who you associate with, cause these hangers on, they mostly hate. And you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate.
Tell me why, hell if I know why they tell me lies. Never truth, the revolution won't be televised. How the enemy cleverly try to mess with minds. Won't you tell me why, won't you tell me why? In these desperate times where everyone seeks separate lives, fail to recognize the media keeps us mesmerized. Never wise to all the hate they spread, they well disguised. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why?
And they say my career has been over. Critics aim to put the weight of the world on your shoulders. You ever feel like your best just isn't good at all? But here I'm living proof to stay focused and you will never fall. Waking up in the morning feeling depressed, I hate it. Don't wanna smile, anxiety like my chest is caving. Don't wanna face my emotions, I keep them segregated. Like a time bomb, just seconds away from detonation. Just laying in the dark, feelings match the records playing. I think of all who we've lost among our generation. Sisters losing brothers, children losing mothers. In the city with no pity, just sweeping up undercover. So much pain, the crying, the leaders are always lying. So much hate, all the while still trying to survive the virus. It's the truth, there ain't no hope for the youth. It's just a bunch of lost kids standing out on the stoop. I've been there, standing out on the stoop. Standing out on the stoop, I've been there. Standing out on the stoop, just a bunch of lost kids standing out on the stoop. So tell me why, only place I feel at home is the booth. Tell me why, every day we keep destroying our youth. So tell me why, our community's riddled with metal slugs. Why we teaching kids to kill, should be teaching them how to love. So tell me why, only place I feel at home is the booth. Tell me why, every day we keep destroying our youth. So tell me why, our community's riddled with metal slugs. Why we teaching kids to kill, should be teaching them how to love. Tell me why.
We got about 10 minutes until the meeting starts. Again, if you're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere we're live streaming, I'm just going to play a couple more songs till the meeting starts. And if you want to join the meeting live, you can click the link in the comments section and join us live. If you don't want to be in a live stream, you can click the link after the live stream's in. We'll still be here hanging out. Until then, I'm going to play a couple more songs.
Mi amor, going crazy. La calle, the bitches, los chavos, el pasto. Tengo sentimiento. The death is calling me. But you help me keep the faith. Realness.
If I ever die sad, you don't cry for me. You never lied to me, wanna be a child for me. Take the round and be telling me how life can be. Make my fantasies reality. If I ever die sad, you don't cry for me. You never lied to me, wanna be a child for me. Take the round and be telling me how life can be. Make my fantasies reality.
Un amor chiquita, one love, baby. Don't mean to take it out on you, but this world got me crazy. You please don't hate me, cause I don't make you wifey, you're my lady. Lord, don't let her play me. I'm confused, so I fuse up my mind with the L. High in myself, visualize the hell, and only when I see you it gets simple. Hit me with some baby lotion fingertips, that restores my mental. They haven't sent you to save me from the shade that I've been seeing lately. I always chill by your window, looking up in the sky, getting twisted. Make it happen, don't just wish it, it's what you whispered. Be ambitious or be a statistic that didn't try and just missed it. I grabbed her lips, I kissed it. My life, I got to risk it. She made my soul rise and shine.
If I ever die sad, you don't cry for me. You never lied to me, wanna be a child for me. Take the round and be telling me how life can be. Make my family
I'll bear you a giggle looking, then that's why I cry for you, die for you. Never had a reason to even lie to you. As we spark this, for my fam in the darkness, for the equine misery, yo, I'm about to start this. If I ever die, smile, you don't cry for me. You never lied to me, wanna be a child for me. Take the wild of me, telling me how life can be. Make my fantasies reality. If I ever die, smile, you don't cry for me. You never lied to me, wanna be a child for me. Take the wild of me, telling me how life can be. Make my
These rappers are thinking I'm brand new. My life on the mic, so I hand you. I'm doing everything you can do, and it was all part of my plan too. From Flint water to fountain pots, from no money to count walk, from trailer parks to mountain tops, and right here's where that down stops. Hating on me 'cause I shine bright. Wanna be me in the limelight. Adrenaline pedaling out of my element, somewhere you never been times right. How now? Eating your rappers, chow down. I'm hurting your feelings, I'm making a killing, I'm winning a million, I bow down.
I am more than just a blade of grass among a field so vast. I'm one in a million. I could never be a grain of sand among a beach so grand. I'm one in a million.
Nobody got this drive here. Y'all keep on wishing, well, this ambition slays the mission.
Addicted to my pen and my pages and burning down stages for ages. My sound is outrageous. I'm anxious to speak, better put in your 2 week notice. I'm focused and unique. Why you weak? Ooh, dedicated my work ethic is expert. I'm talking grind, hustle, struggle, sacrifice, and effort. I'm building a network. As a man, I stand, but honestly, I wouldn't be shit without my fam, and that's you.
I'm not just another drop of rain within a hurricane. I'm one in a million. I am far from just a star you see among a galaxy. I'm one in a
Ain't that about a punk fuck boy hoping and dreaming? I'm knowing I'm beaming.
My skill, rock y'all. I'm dying to win. I will not fall. I'm trying again. Go big or go home. This is the battle of hope. You're weak, you're dope. Like to get rid of them broke. The fight of my life and I'm claiming your title I want and I'm aiming for. Feel like this enemy not enough energy. Listen, you better be training more. Not changing or taking the loss, no matter the price or cost. Life put this life in this like Christ on the cross. I'm taking off.
I am more than just a blade of grass among a field so vast. I'm one in a million. I could never be a grain of sand among a beach so grand. I'm one in a million. I'm not just another drop of rain within a hurricane. I'm one in a million. I'm far from just a star you see among a galaxy. I'm one in a
More than just a blade of grass among a field so vast. I'm one in a million.
What is up, all you beautiful people here in the room and all you beautiful people watching online? I do see you in the chats. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you joining, showing support, showing the love. My name is D. This is Sober Soldier Sundays. It happens almost every Sunday. We try to get a different speaker in here to share their experience, strength, and hope with recovery, where they're at now, and what they're doing in life. And The speaker tonight, Scarecrow, man, I met him my first gathering. I've gathered with him the last 2 gatherings, and this guy does a lot of service work in Juggalos and recovery, and he runs a meeting on Thursday nights, if you didn't know. And I've gotten to know him over the last couple years, and he's a dope guy, but I've never actually heard of his stories, so I am super excited to hear this guy's story. And with that, I will give you guys Scarecrow. And after he gets done sharing, just raise your hand, unmute your mic, take turns, be respectful. And it's all yours, bro.
All right, thanks. My name is Scarecrow. I got almost a year sober off alcohol. I think I'm like a week off or something. The 23rd will be my year off of alcohol. And a bunch of other shit. No coke, no crank. About the only thing I give myself these days is pot. But all of my addiction issues started when I was in the group homes. When I first got kicked out of my house, and I really didn't deserve to go to the group homes. I don't think any kid deserves to go to the group homes. That shit was fucked. But I used to start to get high every chance that I could get, whether it was huffing or I loved weed, man. So trying to get me some weed, I usually did some dirty shit to try to come across some weed. But oh fuck, when that wasn't available, it was just huffing and shit. Totally forgot where I was going with this. Yeah, one time I came to my house, went to go visit with my parents and my family because I got to visit on the weekends, and I went to go smoke a joint and came back stinking. I tried covering up the smell, but it was such a bomb fucking joint. It stank like a motherfucker. My mom smelt it on me and put me in the car and dragged me back to the group homes, and I took this as I'm not allowed to be part of my family anymore, which family is the only thing that matters in this life. I learned that when I was in the foster home. I went to a foster home for like a year, got to come back to my house, and within less than a year got sent into the group homes. But when I was in that foster home, I learned family is all that matters in this life. And when they sent me home that day, and I thought I wasn't ever going to be able to get visits again, I just wasn't allowed to be part of my family. I tried killing myself several times. I ended up in the hospital over 12 times, over a dozen times just before I was 18. All of it danger to myself. I had a few suicide attempts. I had a successful one where the day, I think it was the Monday after I got sent home, and I realized that I'm not allowed to have family anymore. I took sitting there in class thinking like, fuck this bullshit, this is fucks. Took my shoelace off, ran out of the classroom door, tied it around my neck, tied it as I could get it, then wrapped it again, and tied it as tight as I could get it, then wrapped it again, and I kept repeating this. The teacher came out, started screaming at me, so I bolted off into the orchards, all the while continuing to tie this tighter and tighter and tighter, and all these different knots. Fucking, then I woke up in the back of an ambulance with them using the defibrillator on me. So that was a trip. One of these days, you'll have to ask me about some of the times that I've died. I've died about 5 times in this life, and I got some fucking pretty interesting stories about that. But I'll keep this to the main story. Mostly smoked weed. One time I went to Delhi, I ran away from the group homes with a friend of mine, and we ended up in Delhi where they didn't have any weed. All they had was meth. So being the good little drug addict I am, if I don't have any weed, I'll smoke whatever the fuck you got. So I got into meth for a couple of years as a kid. I don't remember getting hooked on it though. When I quit that, I don't remember having detox or anything. But the last time I was on meth 10 years ago, like that shit was horrible. I was horribly addicted to it. So I don't think it's the same as the shit they had when I was a kid, where you just get high for like a week. But, I turned 18 and got out of the group homes. Or I used to huff all the time in the group homes, and I'd drink when I could. It's still a fifth of Jack Daniels because it was the only thing that never had an alarm tab on it. Went into Rite Aid and all the bottles got these little tabs on them except the Jack Daniels. So I used to slip a fifth of whiskey up my sleeve every day after school, mix it with a half gallon of Tampico, and slam that fucking thing before I even got home from the group home. A 5-minute walk, slamming all of that. Come back in. One time I was crawling in my bed and they're asking me if I'm drunk. I'm telling them I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. And I'm doing like army call. My legs aren't working, so I'm pulling my legs along. Fucking, I'm not drunk. And they knew when I was huffing too, because I'd come inside with all this strawberries and cream, smelly flavor shit dripping off of my beard and off of my hair. So I put my head inside a baggie and fucking huff it up that way. So I was never too slick about it. But the group home I ended up in at the end, I ran that shit. By the time I got through with them, I was able to do whatever the fuck I wanted. They were letting me do meth in the bedroom, let me smoke cigarettes in the bedroom. I had to go outside to smoke my weed. I had one of the staff members fucking buy me a pipe after I broke mine because I broke my fucking glass. Got drunk and fell asleep with my pipe in my pocket. Woke up with a bunch of broken glass in my pocket. Got one of the group home staff to go to the store and get me another fucking pipe, a little metal one. I mean, the first 3 group homes I were in were hell. That was why all the different suicide attempts and all the fucking everything. But when I got to my 4th group home, which is the highest security I'd ever been to, every time I moved, they raised the security of the group home. That was the highest one I'd ever been to, and we weren't allowed to do shit when I got there. But by the end of it, I got really good at getting inside people's heads and fucking manipulating people to get what I want. And I fucking ran that group home at the end. Started doing a lot more drugs, stopped trying to kill myself so often. Now I was just more interested in drugs. I guess that's what I lived for a while there. Turn 18, end up coming back from the group homes and end up in basically an adult group home. They call it transitional housing. And there's no supervision, but it's you and a bunch of other kids from the group homes now getting a job and fucking living in this house with really low rent, really cheap rent. And ended up one of my buddies, or he wasn't even my friend when we were in Stockton. The last group home I was in Stockton. He wasn't even my friend. He was just someone I manipulated. But he ended up coming to the house in Modesto with me, and ended up being good friends after that. Partied off and on, drinking really hard. It was one night I drank and I had a hangover for a week long. And that actually quit me drinking for like years. I didn't drink, and then I could only do beer. I couldn't do hard liquor anymore. But I got such the worst fucking hangover, alcohol poisoning. Drank a gallon of fucking vodka to myself, and I didn't let myself throw up. I really should have let myself throw up, but I didn't let myself throw up, and I was sick as fuck for a week. That cured me of alcoholism for a minute. Must have just stuck to my weed. So I get out of the group homes. I start doing this thing. When I'm in a really bad mood, I start walking around from midnight till 4 in the morning waiting for somebody to fuck with me so I could cut somebody. Because I just wanted blood. I was so fucking obsessed with blood, which was honestly my first addiction. Before I ever got into drugs or anything like that, I was all about drinking blood and fucking. That was why I got sent to the group homes. Part of it was because I was cutting on myself, anything to get to the blood. And me and a couple of my friends were seen on video cutting each other and drinking each other's blood. They ended up catching us on the video in high school. And when they brought me into the office, I had my book of shadows, which is like a Wiccan journal type thing, spell book sort of deal. And they used that against me. There was a bunch of like pentagrams drawn in blood and all kinds of other fucking just crazy whacked up shit. And in the back, I had a shit list, which are all the people that burn me really hard that I keep cursing all the fucking time. And they said, that's awfully close to a hit list. I'm like, yeah, but it's not a hit list. Like, I'm not fucking doing anything to these people. But they gave it to my parents, and my mom's super fucking Christian. As soon as she seen that journal, I got sent to the fucking group homes. I could have ended up in a foster home, but every time my social worker would take me to a foster home, he'd show them the journal. And as soon as they got a hold of that journal, like, no, you can't stay here, because they were all Christian. So this started like almost a damn near lifelong hatred for Christianity. They're uppity, fucking closing their hearts in their homes. It's not very Christian at all, really. It's not a bit Christ-like. But because of religious differences, I ended up in the group homes, which is like a prison system, but it's less supervised. So there's a better chance of you getting raped or stabbed. And it wasn't until like 3 years after I was an adult, I finally stopped sleeping with a knife under my pillow. I diagnosed with severe PTSD, and it was all just the shit that happened in my first 3 group homes. It really fucked me up. I worked through all that shit pretty recently and think I've actually cured myself of my PTSD. Old traumas don't hold as much sway or power over me as they used to. So where am I at? We're an adult now. I can't get a job because it's impossible to find a job without experience. And how do you get experience without that first job? It was a conundrum. So my dad helped me get on Social Security, and I've been on disability pretty much most of my life. I'm definitely crazy enough for it. They pretty much pay me to not be a part of society because they don't want to fucking deal with me. So they pay me to stay the fuck away. Is pretty much it. And that's always been my life. There was a while I was off my Social Security for like a year, and I didn't renew it. They took it away, and I could have easily argued it and got it renewed and got it stuck. But I was, I never did anything. I figured maybe working for everything I got would be the kick in the ass that I needed to fucking actually start doing shit for myself. And I did, and I was rocking that shit hard for years. I was doing really good with at the career I was choosing, which is be like a water operator, helping dig trenches and laying pipe and stuff like that. I was really getting into all that, and then I had my COPD uh, flare up, which I thought I was going to get over and I'd be back to normal, but really it was just like next stage shit, on to dying and all of that fucking shit that's coming up. So I couldn't anymore do my work again. And I've been crazy as hell for like 5 years. I've been hearing everybody in the world's thoughts nonstop. I don't catch much of it because it's mostly a lot of noise because it's literally hundreds of people yelling over each other at the same time. And I can't fucking stop it. And I should go back to when that was, started experimenting with speaking with people with my mind and going places with only my mind. And it was actually Ouija Mac turned me on to a lot of this shit. Something about his music and his fucking, that wasteland walking. I believe it's a meditation, a fucking visualization off to dream world or whatever, some shit like that. Got got really into working on myself and meditating all the time. But once one time I was meditating, I thought I was talking to monoxide. I call it the monoxide incident. And telling her, like all this bitch shit needs to stop and they need to come back and just say sorry and fucking do something like that. And it's not really monoxide, it's Jay, which I hate to say because I love Jay. But that's sort of what I got off it. And I heard monoxide, if I was talking to him, didn't do the march because he was afraid of the feds. He didn't want the feds' involvement in their life. And so I'm sitting there talking with him. I'd say, fuck the feds. And as soon as I say, fuck the feds, I end up visualizing myself in an office with all these people and phones ringing, keyboards typing. I was inside like an FBI fucking federal office and didn't know how the hell I just imagined myself there and got there immediately. And they recognized me. They seen me when I was there. And so I got bugged by the FBI, but the bug is a psychic bug. It's not really something I could find and throw away or do anything like that. So I had about 3/4 of an ounce of mushrooms, and I said, I'm dead anyways. I was working with weed all the time, like, pot gardens and all of that shit, helping leaf or pull tarps or keep things watered. And now that I've been bugged by the feds, that's no longer possible. I can't be a part of that life anymore. Otherwise, I'm going to bring down federal interest onto these people. I call it the monoxide incident. That's when I was sure that I was bugged by the feds. So I end up eating this 3/4 ounce of mushrooms. I'm out in the forest and I eat all three because I've never done 3/4 of an ounce. I've never done 20 grams or what the fuck was it? I think it was, yeah, about 20 grams of fucking mushrooms. And all of a sudden I could hear everybody everywhere. And that shit never went away. So I think I pretty much perma-fried myself. Or now, ever since, I hear all of you people all the time, nonstop. And that's been my biggest struggle in this day and age. But that used to only happen when I was doing meth and huffing butane. And I used to want this, that I would have these psychic connections and I could have conversations with people because I was all alone all the fucking time. I used to want that. And that was why I huffed, because it helped me do that. And when I was doing dope and huffing, I just went batshit fucking crazy. And now I don't seem to need anything. I just always have it going on always. So I'm not sure. I opened up a door that I couldn't shut. I don't recommend eating 20 grams of mushrooms. If you ever do mushrooms, it's definitely grotesque drug abuse right there, man. Fucking more than 3 times what you need. So these days, now that I had my flare up and I know that death is next and this is my final chapter, and it's not like I'm on my deathbed right now or anything like that. I'd probably, fuck my luck, I'll probably still be alive another 10 or 15 years. But I've gotten to the point that I can't have a family, which is all I've ever wanted out of this life. If you remember in the group homes, once I found out that I couldn't be part of my family, that's when I got suicidal. Now that I'm so close to death, I've given up on ever starting any kind of family, which is all that I've ever wanted out of life. And so it brought me right back to being suicidal again. Fucking suicidal for a couple of years and having to listen to just bullshit hardcore all the time, all the time. It used to keep me up at night, but ever since my flare up, that's the one blessing of getting really sick like I did is that I've been sleeping like 10 hours a night. It's fucking amazing. I used to be lucky if I got 2 hours in a night, and that was every fucking night. And sometimes I wouldn't sleep at all, and I'd just go like 48 hours and be fucked. Drug free, by the way. So I used to have horrible insomnia, especially when all the voices started harassing me all the goddamn time. Because once all of y'all go to sleep, there's a whole other set of assholes on the other side of the world waking up to fucking bug me. So it never stops for me. A lot of the shit I've been dealing with mainly these days. I feel like I might have skipped. Oh yeah, when I was doing dope and huffing butane, I had a bunch of spiritual encounters and experiences, and I brought back some really good shit out of that. Like, don't take things personally. People's thoughts are cruel. You can't take that shit personally. And now that I hear everybody's thoughts all the time, it's something that I've been putting into practice, just not taking shit personally. Finally got off the meth after I got arrested. All right, I got arrested. They held me for like 12 days. And when they let me out, because I had a big bag of dirty clothes that I kept my dope pipe in. It was in a box inside the dirty clothes. And there was a dope pipe, two dope pipes, one which is so full of dope you could smoke off it for a week, and a couple bags of like a little bit of different kinds of dope. And when I got out of jail, they handed me all my stuff, and I get my black bag, and I'll go all the way in the park going through all my stuff, and I'm pulling out my clothes, and I realize the box is still there, and I open it, and everything's still in there. They got me for 0.23 grams of meth, which was in a straw that they found in my pocket. They didn't even look through my shit because there's a bunch of homeless people, dirty clothes. They don't want to fuck with it. So they gave me back my dope and all my dope pipes and fucking got me on less than a quarter gram, but I honestly had more like 3 grams on me in a couple pipes. And they just didn't fucking look for that shit and ended up giving it back to me. And I thought they were trying to catch me up. I gave out a bunch of it, but then I just started smoking that pipe that was all full up. And so I still stayed on dope for like another fucking couple months or something. Finally got off it. I can't remember exactly how, but oh yeah, I got back into recovery. I had all my instruments stolen, which is something that I used to deal with, all the trauma and everything that's going on in life when I'm homeless. I entertain myself by playing music, entertain other people. And I had all my instruments stolen in Southside Modesto. So I get my shopping cart, and I fill it up with gas cans and a bunch of butane bottles and all kinds of other shit because I'm going to blow up all of Southside Modesto. The idea with the butane cans is that they were going to fly off like rockets and make sure the fire spread bigger. Fucking as I'm sitting there in the alleyway putting all this shit together, drugged the fuck out. When I first got to the mission, they thought I was in my 70s. Someone that I knew from Narcotics Anonymous previously just happened to be going through that alley, see me building my bomb. So, what the fuck are you doing, brother? Get the fuck in the car. I'm taking you to a program. And he takes me to the mission, and I lasted in that program for like 60 days. But after that, I had gotten my over a year clean off everything, even medication or cannabis. The only things I gave myself were nicotine and caffeine. I did a lot of fucking caffeine. I drank like 9 pots of coffee a day, so I abused the fuck out of caffeine. But I was clean and sober off everything else for over a year. And then my dog died Christmas morning, and I still stayed clean for a while. But I was going to school taking 15 units, and full time is 12 units. So I'm doing over a full time class because I just want to do all these classes. I originally picked like 28 units, and they talked me down to only doing these 15, and I kept on. But it was way too much. I had a mental health breakdown at school, dropped out of school, and fucking this was a waste there. I was going to be a dual diagnosis counselor, getting a job in health and human services. I was going to help other addicts who were addicted to drugs. There was even a place I was interning at called SRC, which was a recovery center for addicts who also suffer from mental health issues. But one day I'm sitting in the meeting and they're talking about the kids and if this kid's going to go to a foster home or if this kid's going to go to a group home. And all they're caring about is how much money they think the kid might make them in the future. He's either an asset or a liability. And if he's a liability, just send him off to the group home where 80% of us end up dead or in jail by the time we're 20 when we get out of the group homes. At least that's what the drill sergeant spilt his numbers when he came and talked to us. He was really tried to get me to join the army, which I wanted to, but because I was in the nut house 12 times, they wouldn't take me in the army. But it was talking me into, yeah, let me know people getting out of the group homes, 80% are either in jail or dead by the time they're 20 when they get out of the group homes. It's not a good system. Talked me into trying to go into the army, but I ended up surviving barely. I guess I did kill myself at one time while I was still in the group home, so, technically I killed myself. I got lost again. Where was I? After all my dope shit. Oh yeah, before I came up here, I was living in San Jose with my mom. Before that, I was in these transitional housings I was telling you about. And I had a kitten in this transitional house with two people that I didn't know. John got moved to another one, my friend, so we didn't really get to live together anymore. And I had this kitten in my bedroom for over the weekend. I went to go visit my mom, and I had a mountain of food and a big bowl of water and a fresh, clean litter box. She was going to be fine for the weekend. But the other members of the transitional house, when I got back, said they killed her and talked like they skinned her alive and they were torturing her and all this other shit. I ended up calling my mom, bawling my eyes out, asking if she could come get me. She said she'll be here at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I get all of my stuff packed up and set away, and I blow out the pilot light to the furnace, to the heater, to the oven. Turned out the pilot lights and turned up the gas on all of them as high as it could go before I left at 5 o'clock in the morning. And this is a house full of smokers, and I don't really know what happened after that. Like I could have killed those two people, or I could have burnt the house down. I do know when I came back 10 years later, the house was burnt to the ground. But that was after 10 years. Anything could have happened in those 10 years. Maybe nothing happened when I did all that, or I killed a couple of people. But, don't fuck with my pack. That's a surefire way to get yourself fucking stuck. Nowadays, I'll just stab you. But back then, I was more cowardly about my kills. Something I'm going to have to repent for at some point in my life, but I'm still not sure if it was me or if they died or exactly what happened. I just know the place was burnt down when I came by 10 years later. So that was about when I was doing meth and huffing butane all the time. Came by and seen that shit. I used to huff butane to speak with the spirits. Now I just always speaking with them. I just had to learn to listen better. After that, I came up here to visit my grandparents for a weekend. And I always visit my grandparents like every year. And they moved up to this mountainous area with all these trees, and it's fucking beautiful. And it's like the most awesome place I've ever seen in my life. Plus, it happens to be the pot capital of the world, which at the time was a big fucking seller for me. And just everything about it, even without that, the fucking scenery is gorgeous, the air is clean, the water is the best and cleanest water I've ever tasted. I come from the city where you're getting recycled sewage, and the shit's fresh underground mountain spring water straight out of the tap. Good shit. And I came up here for a weekend, went back down to San Jose. It didn't last 1 week before I said, fuck this shit, packed my stuff up, and came up here to go live. This is the only home I've ever known. It just took me 18 years to find it. But I'm still here. It's still home to me. That helped me. And the people up here were really cool too. It helped me gain more respect or more compassion for humanity. Whereas before, being raised in the cities, I wanted to burn it all to the fucking ground and let nature retake it. I fucking hated the people. I hated that it's just garbage piled on top of garbage filled with fucking garbage and a bunch of garbage fucking people. The city is a desolate wasteland filled with ghastly ghouls forever mourning the pitiful losses they bring upon themselves with a cry, a piercing shriek of not but wanton decay and destruction. When I first came back down to Modesto after living up here, I wrote that. That was just what the city brought for me. When I was in SRC, which is that recovery center, I was telling you, Stanislaus Recovery Center. Yeah, started smoking weed again after I had my breakdown in school. Started smoking weed because I wasn't taking any meds or anything, and the weed helped. It helped with a lot of the shit. Helped with all the panic attacks, even helped with the depression a bit. But because I was smoking weed. I mean, I was in Narcotics Anonymous for over a year, and I had service positions. I was I would chair meetings often. I worked at the Alano Club, and if someone didn't show up to host the meeting, I would get the meeting started because I had all that shit memorized anyways. I could do it from my mind. Well, if I can get that meeting started, then go back to the counter where I'm cooking people's food. The Alano Club is kind of like a bar, but for sober people, and they have meetings there all the time. It's a little like coffee bar. It's cool. But when I started smoking weed, they didn't take too keen to that. I lost a lot of friends. Pretty much my whole support network fell to shit because, you know, they all fucking got on me about the pot. So I just, when did I come back up here? Can't remember. I came back up here for a short while, and I lived in a tent and actually survived a winter in a tent. I had my tent collapse from the snow once because tents are not snowproof. I know this now. You get enough weight on there, the whole thing collapses, and it never stood up right after it collapsed. Lived in a tent here for almost a year, maybe. And then I went down to San Francisco to go see a Death Clock concert. You guys know Metalocalypse? Death Clock? Went to go see a Death
Yeah.
Clock concert. But I ended up getting a vial of acid, and I never even went to see the show. I just stayed in San Francisco for like a year, frying out, huffing butane again, because when I run out of acid, I would just huff butane to hallucinate. And hanging out with a couple. That first time I was in Narcotics Anonymous, though, before I got my year, I was in a meeting one time, and I wanted to share it so bad, but it was an old timers meeting. It was just the rules for the meeting that newcomers aren't allowed to share. You sit and listen. It's only the old timers. That was how the meeting was formatted. But I had to share. I couldn't share, so I went outside and had this can of butane in my pocket. I took a big fucking rip off that butane, huffing it, and fucking dropped dead on the spot. Cardiac arrest. Heart completely stopped. Fucking I became pretty famous throughout Narcotics Anonymous. People all over America, because we go to these men's retreats and stuff, and all these where we all gather together. Fucking, I was famous all across America for the kid who killed himself in front of a meeting. That's twice that I've been dead. And last time I was huffing butane, right before I moved back up here, I fell in love with this chick that I was living with. And she was with somebody, and it drove me fucking nuts. And I just started huffing butane all the time to deal with it. Smoke weed every once in a while, but weed was scarce, so just huffing butane all the time. And I got so fucking crazy. I'm sure I died another 3 times because I woke up with shit in my pants. No matter how, every time I go on one of my expeditions, one of my adventures, which is just huffing a can of butane, I'll take a big shit as big as I could fucking take it. But it never made any difference. When you die, you always shit your pants. Doesn't matter how much you shit beforehand, you shit your fucking pants. That's happened to me another 3 times. I consider that I've died 5 times. But even when I wasn't dead, all that huff and butane bring me right to the brink. I'm communicating with death is the only spirit that's ever communicated with me in any capacity, the only God that's ever answered me. And when I came back up here, I quit huffing butane immediately. Just stopped. Didn't even huff it in the train on the way up here. I was just done with it. And as soon as I got home, I was cool with that. Like everything fucking. As soon as I passed the Redwood Curtain, I was home. I was going to stay in town and spend the night and finish up my can of butane that I had on the train and drink that 40. But my grandpa insisted on coming up and picking me up for the night, not letting me stay homeless. So I gave my 40 and my can of butane to another homeless person. Well, he's not going to huff with it. He's going to use it for a lighter. Most people don't huff butane. It's not good for you. It's really bad for you.
So Scarecrow, with your bottom this time and getting off everything again except for the weed, which helps you with your mental health stuff, how has sobriety been like the last couple years and gathering sober and all the stuff? I know you've done a lot of like self work over the last couple years. How has that been?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been getting crazier every day. Crazy. Major, go. Every day a little crazier than the last, but I'm getting really good at dealing with it and coping with it. And a lot of that is just not letting myself feel emotion, which with my fibromyalgia, anytime I feel emotion, it's insanely painful, even if it's good. If I get too happy or I get excited playing with the dogs, it fucking drops me a wave of pain all over my body. Or if I get depressed or if I get angry or anxious or any kind of anything, So I've in the last year or so taught myself how to not attach to my emotions, how to just let them be and flow right past me, and not actually feel them in a way that brings me pain. That's been the latest thing I've been working on. I've made phenomenal progress. It wasn't long ago I was beating my walls, punching holes in the wall, flipping the fuck out like on the daily, mostly because of all the voices, which I still got in spades, and that insanity only ever gets worse, but I'm getting better at dealing with it. I've grown a lot. Yeah. Part of my program is the weed really helps with a lot. I used to have panic attacks every day, and I had no impulse control. I would do shit and not think about it until after I did it and be down on myself. Like, why the fuck would I do something like that? Just horrible, crazy fucking things because I had zero impulse control. I thank the green goddess of ganja for that, the gift of impulse control. I stopped, slow down enough to think it through and fucking go, nope. Just need to take that moment to think it through before I act. I used to not be able to do that. It's something to do with my mental health shit. The borderline personality disorder or the bipolar manic depressive schizoaffective disorder. One of them fuckers. That answer your question? I'm kind of all over tonight.
Yeah, no. I mean, I personally, I've enjoyed your story. You've lived one hell of a life, and I know from first meeting you in Juggalos in recovery to where you are now, it seems like you've grown leaps and bounds. You know what I mean? And the service you do, and all the self work you do. And then I know you were talking about getting a sponsor and like actually going through the whole steps and everything, and going through a thorough 4-step and all that. And
I just did my 5th step with Enzo as my partner to talk with.
And seeing where you've come over the years and meeting you at the gathering, it's been a dope experience. And I've never heard such a wild story like that. You've lived definitely multiple lifetimes, you know what I mean? And
that was pretty much the end. I mean, then we get to me being up here, still drinking and drugging for a while. I told you I was doing acid or mushrooms or Molly, one or the other, or sometimes combinations of it, like twice a week before I ended up eating that 3/4 ounce of mushrooms. I'm not sure when I grew out of that, but at a certain point, I just had to let all that shit go, stop doing cocaine, and stop frying all the time. And now I'm at the place where I've been at, and alcohol was the latest thing we kicked off, and that's been about a year now. So yeah, we're all caught up.
hell yeah, super proud of you. Josh, I seen you raise your hand earlier. The meeting's open. If anybody wants to talk with Scarecrow and say anything, do anything, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Josh? I'm fairly new. Here. I just came out to California about 2 months ago. I
Oh
had
yeah, in Cali we had to.
So what's that?
I said we're in Cali too. We're gonna have to hook up.
East LA.
Oof, way in Humboldt, northern corner of the California.
Of course it would be.
Mage the one who did it. So you could tell who did it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Finally. Who closed the meeting?
Mage, it sounds like.
Oh. Is Josh still here? Because I didn't catch any of what he was asking. I tried rejoining a minute ago. I had to wait a little minute. Okay. Yeah, I had to go in
You
my
might have to just stop
trailer and find
making
a
everybody host.
There's a way that
Yeah.
you could make it where you don't have to say, let this person in, let that person in, don't do that. There's a setting in the options that I have set that the one time I was late for a meeting, like 20 minutes late because I totally forgot it was Thursday. I get in there and there's already like 5 people having a meeting in the same Google Meet area, but people come and go without. That's what I was thinking it was. That's good. Yeah, I got you. Well, does anybody else have any questions? While we wait. I think I was pretty thorough about my life in that share. It's kind of a crazy life. Sure, there's all sorts of stuff. Oh, and that I was born into this world brokenhearted. I have memories of a time when I had wings way back when, and this woman dared to keep ate the Esh. That's been haunting me for my entire life. I woke up in this life heartbroken. So it's been honestly, I'm always depressed. Even when I'm happy, I'm depressed. It's been a nonstop fucking thing. Just always feeling lonely ever since I was a little kid. And when I was a teenager, I did some past life regression therapy and came across all of that stuff. I was born into the world brokenhearted. You have to ask me about my past life sometimes too. Yeah, a couple times. I had different experiences every time though, so it might just be like a DMT trip in your brain. But the one thing that was always the same was the guide. And when I moved up here, I was dealing with something I called the sadistic six, which were 6 different deities all vying for my attention and yanking me this, that, and every other which way. When I was huffing butane every day and staying on the verge of the veil, and they all wanted me to pick. You got to pick. You got to pick. And I never picked until I moved up here, and they left me alone for a while. Then they found me like, you got to pick. You got to pick. You got to pick. The sadistic six are fucking always trying to tear me in 6 different directions. So I said, fine. I pick death. I give my soul to death. I worship death. I can't believe it took me so long to come up with death being my deity because that was my homie, dude. Seriously, when I was always riding on the veil, and he hated me for that. He would whoop my ass so fucking hard, but It just kind of only helped strengthen our relationship. Once I stopped blowing up his business line all the time, he became a lot more cool with me. He even stops by from time to time. Usually, last time there was an accident, some guy got his head blown off up here. He came and visited me in the middle of the night for a while. Woke up and communed with death for a while. So, of course, that would be my God. It's the only one that talks back. I can't believe it took me 3 years to fucking come up with something. They're always bugging me about, you got to pick, you got to pick. And that wasn't any of those 6. They weren't expecting that, but that's what you get. That huffing butane all the time was really crazy. I even feel like I got my head blown off one time. So I used to go hunting from midnight till 4 in the morning, waiting for somebody to fuck with me so I could fuck with them back. I don't have my phone in front of me. I'm outside. It's nice and cool out here. Sweltering.
Kind of crazy that people don't just rejoin when we get booted.
I tried, and
Really
it took a
seems
while
to
to be open.
Yeah.
Other people might have tried too
There we
soon
go.
and didn't
Oops.
try a second time. I tried
Yeah.
immediately and
Give up. People
didn't.
give up too easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I waited a
Yeah, I had to
minute.
try
and did it
3
again.
times.
My Fago. I should have had my Fago that whole time. Keep my share steady and true. I think I kept it all pretty chronologically in order.
Yeah, no, you did pretty good with it being in order. Going through everything.
I'm smoking like a chimney though. It's my 4th cigarette. I think we started. It helps when I'm talking. Otherwise, I get really nervous.
Well, I think for your first time actually sharing your story, you fucking did amazing.
Yeah, it was the first time I ever shared my story. Prayed a little bit to the carnival beforehand to keep me steady and true. Josh back yet?
I don't know. I messaged him, but I'm not friends with him on Facebook, so I had to send him a friend request and message him. So I don't know. But since he's not even 2 months sober, I hope he didn't think that was a personal thing. Like, oh man, what the fuck?
I used to take shit personally
Yeah,
all the
hopefully
time.
not.
Grew out of that. Mostly grew out of that.
Yeah, if he hasn't been on here, you don't realize that it could accidentally happen with this meeting.
It's all right. I'm about to do something.
I never get that option. I leave and it just leaves. And a couple times I thought, oh fuck, did I close the meeting? But no.
Yo.
Hey,
Except for your meeting, right?
Hey, say you're sorry. Say sorry.
Sorry.
You ended the meeting for everybody.
Oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry. I fucking had an emergency. I did not mean to do that. One of my homies just got the shit beat out of her by her husband.
Understandable.
I was bailing out, I'm sorry, D.
Everybody in the room hears you, so you're on the mic.
One of my homies just got the shit beat out of her by her husband, and fucking she bailed out the car at a gas station.
Well, you go handle that business. Yeah, you go handle that business. I was just calling to bust your balls.
That sounds like an ass whooping.
Don't go to jail.
Don't get arrested.
I'm just gonna go pick my homie up, bro.
Yeah, go look out for your homie, but don't go to jail. Don't do nothing stupid.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'd probably do something stupid.
All right.
I even got flip flops on. I'm not even dressed to fight.
Okay, good shit. All right, love you, brother.
All right, bro. Love you too,
All right,
man.
later.
Later.
I don't know about that. Flip flops are easy. Just take them off.
I'm so anti, like, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to not do nothing. We had someone here, our manager, got choked out by her boyfriend, and her voice was all fucked up for like a month because he choked her pretty fucking good. So I tried picking a fight with him at the bar once. We didn't resolve into anything other than us screaming in each other's faces. He never took that first swing, no matter what the fuck I was yelling at him. So fucking it just didn't happen. I'm so crazy. I got one rule because I hear so many things that some are right, some are wrong, but I'll fucking use it against people. My one rule is never take that first swing. I'll fucking yell in your face and talk all kinds of shit and try to get you to swing at me, but fucking I never take that first swing.
Yeah, knowing her, it might have been self-defense.
Yeah, that's what he was saying too, but I was telling him it doesn't. There's no fucking excuse. I was telling him about Katrina. Used to whoop my ass all the fucking time. I never fucking choked her out or had hands on any fucking thing. I accidentally backhanded her once. It's the one time I ever hit a woman. I was so fucking sorry. Started bawling my eyes out. I told her she could have the trailer and I would move away. I'd pay her rent for 3 months until she figured something out. I didn't want her to be stuck with me like my mom was stuck with my dad. Piece of shit. That's why I'm pretty sure shit that I witnessed before I was 3 years old has got me so anti against putting hands on women, man. I fucking take that shit personally. I will slap the shit out of a pimp and have for fucking smacking his hoe. And then his hoe gets all mad at me because I beat his ass. Fuck it. Now she's gonna whoop my ass. I've done that before in Modesto. That's the kind I just don't do hands on female, man. Fucking ain't with it. I'd get arrested.
Yeah, sometimes those are the relationships they're in. I remember I had a neighbor, fucking, they were always fighting, sounding like she's screaming bloody murder, bloody murder. I'm pounding on the walls, going over to get ready to kick his ass, and she's like, mind your own fucking business. It's like, what the fuck? It is my business. I could hear everything.
I was pretty
If
much
it
what the
enters
hoe
my
said.
ears, it's my fucking business.
Yeah, if I have to watch it. It happened like a block away, but I seen it. Fucking just ran up on there. She got so pissed at me, dude. She's only 14 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're